Wow. Just wow. I don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say. I'm in the middle of moving here, and I had to take a minute to talk about this huge bombshell news that just came out today, and that is that Ultraviolet, the movie service that all the studios were promoting for the last 5 years, that where they forced us to get redeem all our digital movies on the Ultraviolet services. We couldn't redeem them on iTunes or Vudu or anything. We had to use Ultraviolet. Is going away. That's right, Ultraviolet, the digital quote unquote locker that the studios got behind and jumped behind and forced everyone to use for their digital services, is now closing. It's going to start the process between January 31st, which is today, and it's going to go through July 31st. This is utter BS. I am so livid about this. I'm livid, but I'm not surprised. This is exactly. I've been burned by digital media so many times that I'm sick to death of it. I don't want to get it anymore. I've never really told you guys how iTunes totally screwed over my music library. And over the years, I've lost like 50% of my music library because of effing iTunes and the way they did their whole cloud services back in the day. I won't even get into that. I won't even get into the fact that back in the day, I was into buying all these apps and games and stuff for my iPhone. I probably had about 30 or 40 of those, and not one of them works today because the platform changes and the developers decided, I'm not going to support it anymore. And I'm talking games like Uno, which cost me like $2, and those type of games. I can't even play anymore. You can't even find them on the App Store now. All they have on the App Store are these junky versions of Uno. Why can't I just not get my old version of Uno, which wasn't junked up and filled with microtransactions and all that BS? Nope, can't get that anymore. And now, and last week I did a video about how the Sony Pictures Store shut down. Now we have the big kahuna, Ultraviolet, is shut down. And as much as I hated Ultraviolet, it was what they forced us to use. And why should I trust that iTunes digital is going to be around in 5 or 10 years? And this is why I effing despise digital. The problem is I don't want to go back to the days when I was collecting. I had over 5,000 video, Blu-rays and DVDs because of the simple fact of the matter is I move around a lot because of my stupid job. And like I said, I'm moving tomorrow, and I don't want to deal with physical media, even though I'm going to have to. And honestly, when I'm not buying any more digital, I'm just gonna rent all my physical. I'm gonna rent everything on physical and just call it a day. I'm tired of this. I'm no longer collecting. I give up. I don't trust digital, and I'm not buying physical media anymore. I'm just gonna rent it and just be happy. I don't need to own this crap anymore. I'm really kind of pissed off about this because I have like 1,000 movies on the Ultraviolet platform, and that's because as a member of the press, I got like 90% of all my Blu-rays and stuff for free, and they all came with the digital media platform with the digital copy code, and I was able to like I just redeemed it. But I was always salty that I could never redeem it on iTunes, or it was rare you could redeem it on both iTunes and Vudu. But now Ultraviolet has gone away, and if Ultraviolet's gone away, I'm going to bet you $200 that Vudu is next. That Vudu is going to be on a chopping block by the end of the year. Because what is the incentive for a company like Walmart to support Vudu? It's not even their business. And Walmart was a bit backer of Ultraviolet as well. So if Ultraviolet's gone away, I guarantee you Vudu is next. And the only way to save your copies is to make sure your accounts are linked up, your Vudu account and your iTunes account or whatever account choice, whatever digital quote unquote locker of choice you use. Make sure it's linked to your Ultraviolet account. So all your movies will be transferred over there. I'm not even sure exactly how that works, but this is crap. There should be some kind of law against this kind of stuff where basically consumers get reimbursed something for the thousands of dollars we spend on this BS that we don't even own. So, yeah, I am not a happy camper right now. So, anyway, I'll do a fuller recap on this next week once I'm settled in my new place. But I'm not happy. Anyway, talk to you guys later. Bye.